Hello everybody. In this video I want to show you how to polish this helmet model. This helmet model will look like this after polishing the sculpted model. I will start from this model and show you how to create the polished surface and how to add details to the helmet. This model is only a guide to the hard surface model, and I will create many more meshes, so it is a good practice to organize outliner before we start working on the hard surface model. I use Bsurface add-on, which is a free add-on. You can activate it from the Edit Preference menu. To use the add-on, first select the high poly mesh and open the end panel and Edit menu. Press the Initialize Add Bsurface Mesh. When you press the Initialize button, it automatically creates a new empty mesh named Bsurface Mesh and automatically switch to the Annotate tools. You can use Annotate tools to draw the baseline for the low poly mesh. Before creating the new surface, you can adjust the cross and flow for the new surface here. We only need very low resolution mesh for the hard surface model. And then press Add Surface button and you will get a surface on a high poly mesh. Adjust the surface offset here so we can clearly see the new mesh. And then press the Add Mirrors and Other Modifiers. This will add mirror modifiers, subdivision modifiers, and solidify modifier to the new mesh. In this case, the mirror is not correct. This happened because of the 3D cursor. When I create the new surface, the 3D cursor is not in the center position, so the new mesh has pivots not in the center. But we can correct this error very easily. To correct this, change to Object Mode and press Ctrl A and press Alt Transform. Turn off the Solidify modifier and Subdivision modifiers. They are not needed. In Edit Mode, adjust the point to fit on the high poly mesh. We can model this by selecting Edge and Extrude method, but I will use Bsurface add-on for quicker process. In Edit Mode, first select the outer edge and by using the Annotate tools, I draw the parallel lines on the high poly mesh. And then I press the Add Surface button. The Bsurface add-on adds surface for me and I adjust the point. In this area, I use normal planar modeling technique by selecting the edge and press E to extrude. In this area, I use the Bsurface add-on again and select the outer edge and by using the Annotate tools, I draw a line and press Add Surface. I use these methods again and again. First select the outer edge by pressing Ctrl-Click to the points and draw the lines with Annotate tools and press Add Surface button. It is very important to create the base mesh with very low poly because I will use subdivision modifiers and Boolean methods to add hard surface detail. If you create the base mesh with high poly, it will be very difficult to add details with Boolean methods. I use these methods again and again. And now I will speed up the process. Finally, we got the low poly mesh. Replace the Bsurface material with the normal new material so I can see better. I turn on the subdivision modifiers and change the viewport level to 2. With the head-off shortcuts, I use the sharpen. Sharpen is a combination of shade smooth and auto smooth normal. Head-off also adds crease to the sharp edge. I correct some errors and create the inner surface of the helmet manually. Head-off's auto sharpen function didn't give me the perfect result, so I will add sharp effect manually. If you don't have the Head-off add-on, you can use the Ctrl-E shortcut to crease the edge manually. I turn on the subdivision modifier. Because of the crease edge, the models look very sharp, so I add a bevel modifier upon the subdivision modifier. It looks more like hard surface model. Because of the low poly mesh, we can adjust the model very easily. I move some points to smooth the model. Now it is time for adding more details with Boolean method. I use box cutter add-on for adding more details with Boolean. If you don't have the box cutter add-on, I will show you another way of doing this without box cutter in another video. I draw a box by angle tool and press X to change the mode to slicing and click. And something happened, it is not correct. I will check it. This happened because of the Boolean position in a modifier panel. So I move down the Boolean to the level after the solidify modifier. Now this part looks correct. Move down solidify modifier after the Boolean modifier. To correct this shading problem, I add another bevel modifier after the solidify modifier. In this technique, I use two bevel modifiers. The first one is after the subdivision modifier. It gives the hard surface looks, and another bevel modifier after the solidify modifier. It corrects the shading. Here I change the solidify modifier offset, so I get a little details here. Check in the back side of the model, and it is some shading problem at this corner. I can remove this shading error by editing the base mesh point. Turn on wireframe viewport to see what happened here. Move the base mesh vertex point a little, and it will correct the shading problems. Thank you for watching. I will add more videos about surface modeling in later. So please like and subscribe my channel, please.